Is Quando Rondo begging Durk for forgiveness? That seems to be the latest news spreading around after it's reported Quando's close friend Lil Pub was shot and killed in LA. Before we get into the video, I just want to shout out PNB Rock, who was also robbed and murdered in LA last night. Rest in peace to a legend. So let's explain what we know from the start. King Von was shot and killed by Quando Rondo's homie Lil Tum on November 6, 2020. King Von was signed to Lil Durk's OTF label while Quando was under YoungBoy's label Never Broke Again. The reason for this is super hard to pinpoint, as there wasn't really a beef with Von and Quando specifically, other than Lil Reese and Von poking fun at Quando's debut album sales, but that was taken by a joke for many. However, YoungBoy was not super cool with Von after he was hanging out with YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend Jania. Von claimed the two only linked to make music, but YoungBoy still wasn't having it and came out with a song featuring Asian Doll, who was Von's ex-girlfriend. There's speculation too that Von was upset that he had given YoungBoy lots of love through his career, but didn't get any in return, leading to Von claiming that YoungBoy was capping in his raps. Von was also tight with ybnba, who was jumped by YoungBoy's crew, which could have escalated some beef. But through everything, Von adamantly claimed that there was no beef, with him saying the night before his death, "Ain't no rap beef, ain't no real beef unless somebody got shot or something." This is where rumors start to get out of control, but the most accepted story the night of the shooting is Quando Rondo was hanging out at a club when he went to the car to sleep, probably just from being too turned. At some point, Von's crew came up to the car and started talking shit, wanting to fight Quando, which ultimately led to Lil Tim fatally shooting King Von. It's a really sad and bizarre story, as the day prior Von said there was no beef but appeared to be the aggressor, while Quando Rondo didn't have any beef with Von directly, or Lil Durk for that matter, and praising him on occasion and even linking up to make some music. This led to Durk beefing with YoungBoy and all his associates, and that's pretty much where it stayed, with both rappers making threats online or trying to come to each other's cities. Most recently, YoungBoy is about to kick off his new tour, with the first stop being Chicago, which is Durk and Von's hometown. Quando Rondo was supposed to be there as well when news came out today of him possibly backing out. Quando Rondo's close friend Lil Pab was shot and killed in an attempt on Quando's life in LA. The shooting left Quando with saying he wasn't mentally prepared for the street life like he thought he was, even though he's been in gangs most of his life. And while most people immediately pointed the finger at OTF, there's absolutely no proof of it, as no one was arrested, and YoungBoy has started many beefs with people, so just being closely associated with him like Quando is real dangerous. YoungBoy has said before he knows he's either gonna die soon or end up in jail, but Quando just wasn't ready for that. There's alleged text between Quando and Durk where Quando begged for peace in the streets and Durk replied, "Be safe." Both rappers have denied those allegations, obviously, and even if Durk did reply, it would basically be him giving away that his clique was responsible. But like I said, YoungBoy has crazy beefs, and Quando has been involved in this lifestyle, well, most of his life. So it's hard to pinpoint who did what and for what reasons, much like this whole story. But that's all I got for you guys today. Do you think the beef will ever stop, or do you think it could ever stop once death is involved? It's hard to say, but I appreciate you guys watching, and make sure to stay safe out there.